Okay, SANJUBHAI, shall we begin the interview? Yes, sure. Okay, tell me something about yourself and two strengths of yourself and two weaknesses of yourself. And also tell me about the strengths of your fathers and weaknesses of your fathers. And also tell me your education qualifications. Yes, sure. Well, sir, during my 10th class, I got 64.50 percentage. Since that time, I can say, I was the average student during my study time. And after passing my 10th class, I opted the PCM stream, physical chemistry, mathematics. And after, as soon as I enters, I study all the time, and I got finally the 79.20 percentage in my 12th class. And after passing 12th, I take the admissions in a government college known as Maharani Sijay College, and with the PCM streams I applied for my BSc first metric with mathematics streams. And after that, finally, as soon as the registration portal was open of the Indian Army, that time I registered there, and I got finally selected, recommended for the armed forces in Indian Army. And after that, due to the selections of an army, I left out of my BSc graduations after passing my BSc first year. So that's also about my education qualifications. And next one things coming to my two strengths. I am a very determined person, enthusiastic, and sir, next one things about myself in my good things, sir. So I'm very friendly. I'm very friendly with everyone, every creatures of this world. And next, sir, coming to my weaknesses. One thing, sir, my weaknesses. I'm emotional, a little bit emotional, not much more. I think that is the natural things, and everybody behave just like that. And next, sir, I am do not able to mingling with someone. So I do not able to managing my belongings. So I think that's the major problem with myself, and I assure you, in my future time, I will overcome these problems definitely. So, sir. And next, coming to my father stanza, my father is very supportive to me, and my father always encouraged me to join the defense forces, and my father was helped me in any, I can say, in any financial problems, in any financial situations. He was very supporting towards me, and my father is also respect the people who are come to our home. And that time my fathers makes very friendly with them because they are strangers, and my father was very friendly during the time when every strangers comes towards my home. And next things about my father weaknesses, sir, I think that my father doesn't have any weaknesses, but I would say one thing of my father, that my father is makes generally makes friendly with the unknown persons. So, sir, I think that's not good for my father. So make without knowing about them, to make more friendly with them. Okay, Sanju bhai, tell me about your family and tell me the occupation of your father and of your mother also, and also tell me how many candidates do you have in your family. Let's start. Well, sir, I have my mother, father, and grandmother, and also I have my two younger brothers and one elder brother, which is serving now Indian Railways in southern zones, which is known as Guntikal. Okay, and so next one thing, the occupations of my father. So my father is a peasant, and talking about mother, he is a homemaker. And the next, sir, my two younger brothers right now is studying in 12th class, and another is in ninth class. So that's also about my family. Okay, tell me, why do you want to make an army of sirs? And what is the reason behind this mainly? Okay, start. Well, sir, during my childhood, I was totally fully fascinated by the dresses of Indian Army, and I was totally fascinated about the defense forces because every time when I got to know about the defense forces, and when I saw the soldiers in a uniform, that was totally fashion of myself about the defense forces. And I was alluring mostly the dress of the forces. And since my childhood, I wanted to make an army of souls. That's also I had say. Okay, tell me why we can select you. Are you deserve for this job? Well, sir, I would say about this matter, sir, because I am a well capable and I am very determined person, enthusiastic, and in my futures I will get this opportunity to serve the nation with the responsibility on my shoulder. So I assure you, I will definitely play a good role with the responsibility of these types to make an army of such, and having a such huge and large type of responsibility. Okay, Sanjubhai, nowadays the discussion is going on about the missile system of our country, because the Brahmos second variants of Brahmos is going to be developed. And also tell me the how many variants of Brahmos missile is available nowadays in our defenses. And also tell me which country are has been signed the deal with our country for accepting for receiving the Brahmos missiles, and for which country the India provided the first consignment of Akash missile. Okay, and tell me the sequences, the ranges of missiles of our country which were developed Abdul Kalam Azad. Okay, so start now. Sure, sir. Starting from the deal signed with the country, the name of that country is Philippines, and nowadays the variants of Brahmos missile is available. That is number first variants of Brahmos missile is consisted the 290 kilometer ranges, and in 290 kilometers areas it's the effective range of destroying range of the Brahmos first variants. And nowadays, with the Russian government's approval and with the Russia collaborations, the next variant of Brahmos missile is going to be developed. The range of that second variant of Brahmos will be at least 400 kilometer. Okay, and 400 kilometers, the area will be effective area of the second variants of this missile. And India is going to be provide the Akash missile, and also India is going to be provide the Brahmos missile first variant to the Philippines country, which is the enemy country of the China People's Republic's Army. I think the Philippines and the China has a very old vanity since the past time. So the Philippines was demanded before some time ago to the India about the missile, because he wanted to make his defenses very strongly against the enemy countries. So there is South China Sea the issue is already developed between the countries of Philippines and China. China was attack on the ships on the mineral ships of Philippines, and one ship ship container was dropped in the waters by China. So that the major problems. And next coming to the Indian missile system. The Indian missile system, which was developed by APJ Abdul Kalam, and with the collaboration with the help of some scientists. The name of Indian missiles is Nag, Trishul, Prithvi, Agni, Akash, and Brahmos. Okay, and there are the 5 variants already developed of Agni missile, and now our DRDO is working on the sixth variant of Agni missiles. Okay, the range will be the 10,000 kilometers of Agni 6 according to the ideas of the DRDO. And coming to the Nag missile first. Nag is an anti-tank guided missile. Okay, it is a destroyer, it's the enemy, it's a very fatal towards the tanks, and as soon as we impose this missile on helicopter, that time it's make Helena missile. Okay, and next coming to the Trisul missile. Trisul is a surface to air attacking missile. And Akash, there are two variants of Akash is available. Number first is consisted 30 kilometer, second 70 kilometer. Okay, and Brahmos also have two variants. First variant have 290 kilometer range and second variant has 400 kilometer ranges. So this is about defense system of our forces, and the friendly relations between the India and Philippines and Canada, Brazil, Mauritius, Maldives is going to be very high, and the relations will be, I think, very strong among these countries. The countries name I would suggest again: number one, Philippines, Uganda, and Mauritius, Maldives, and Afghanistan also. Okay, and Djibouti. Okay, these are the countries which are going to be very friendly in upcoming days towards our country, India. And USA, Joe Biden, president of South America, is nowadays supporting India is very highly. Okay, SANJUBHAI, now you tell me about that what is PSLV and GSLV. Before sometimes the discussion was started on the PSLV and GSLV. I think the 119 missile was launched by ISRO with the using of GSLV, and PSLV was also common in existence. So tell me elaboration about this. Emphasize the points of these words. Okay, sir. Firstly, I would say about PSLV. So PSLV stands for Polystationary Satellite Launch Vehicle. I can say Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Okay, sir. Basically, PSLV is used to launching the missile. I mean, to launching the polar missiles. Polar missiles means the missiles which are rounding towards north to south direction. I mean, the polar missiles rounds cover the area of our earth from north directions to south directions. These are the satellite to capturing the images of any particular place. Okay, and next, sir, coming to the GSLV. GSLV, Geostationary Satellite Launch Vehicle. GSLV, sir, actually used to launching the satellites which is related to the geo satellites. Okay, and geo satellites and communication satellites. Communication satellites means that satellites can be the military satellites, and mostly we use their satellites for the military purposes, and these satellites are rotates surrounding the earth from east to west directions. So these are the about my ideas towards the GSLV and PSLV, sir. Okay, SANJUBHAI, your interview now is going to be finished, and mostly you have done well, and I hope your selection will be confirmed and you will be selected. Definitely, I hope so. Your stamina, your confidence is very high, and your expression of your words is so fantastic, and I really appreciate you on your way of communications and on way of sharing your views, your ideas. So I think you definitely got selected, and I hope you have done your well. Your correlations with your questions that I have asked to you, your sequences and your capability is so much good, and the reminding of questions that I have told you, I have asked you, the serial and sequences was so fantastic, and your voice and your stamina and your confidence is so high. So I think that the must interview is gone. A very fantastic speech you have given to me. Okay, sir. Thank you very much again. So guys, this was finally a little bit examples for my SSB, and I think you love this video a lot, and take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Wow.
Thank you.